it's Ann and welcome back to Awesome Budgets. This is our budget with me. That's where we take a little bit extra money and move towards all of our sinking fund goals. Let's go ahead and get started with our 2026 year-long challenges. We do have $300 as normal today, but in reality, it's whatever it takes to get through this. So we are going to be saving $4 for Miss E and $12 for Miss P. They're Save Their Age, and we already know that. So let's go ahead and write that down. And then let's go ahead and start seeing where all of our year-long challenges need to be today. So let's start with 2026 with Anna and Lacey. And that is this one right here. And this month's challenge is a MASH challenge. And how I think I'm going to do it is I'm going to take a 6-sided die and I'm going to do one section per week, and then whatever number's left, that's what we're gonna save for that week. So let me get everything out here. Perfect. Okay. So let's see if I can do this. Okay, it is a weird time of day, and here in Florida, it is cold. It is very, very cold, even for Florida. I think I'm filming this on Saturday night, and we are supposed to be in the 20s tonight for like 8 or 9 hours, which is record-breaking temperatures for us here in Florida. You put us in like low 50s, and we're all freezing down here, so it's gonna happen. So we're gonna start here with dinner. So we got number 1, which I'm gonna count off here. So we are not having a 5-course meal. And I don't know if I'm playing this right, but this is how I'm gonna play it. 1 and 2, good. I don't have to cook at home, that's good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're not gonna do fast food. 2, 1 and 2. We're not having a girl dinner. My husband will be very happy about that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we're not having a buffet. So we are having wings, which my husband would enjoy since that is his favorite. So we are going to save $4 this week with Anna and Lacey. So $4 there. And then let's move on to, oh, I forgot to do the 52-week challenge. I'm getting ahead of myself today. Okay, so this is the Budget with Carly 52-week challenge, and we're rolling a 4-sided die for our 2s, and we got another 4 today. So we're saving $4 more with that one. Okay, and then the next one is our Almost Ultimate 2026 Savings Challenge book, and that is by the Miss Champion. Let's flip to February here. Okay. February, and I think we have to do 3 again today. So let's see what 3 we're going to scratch today. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's $5. One, 2, 3, and 4. It's $2. Okay, and last one is 2, 1 and 2. And that is $4. So that is $11 today in the Miss Champions Challenge. Okay, so that is 9, 10, and 11. It's $11 there. Perfect. Our next challenge is our Princess Challenge, which can be found in my Etsy shop. And we do 4 of these a week. So we're starting with number 10. And we will do $2. And number 10. Perfect. Number 6. Anna. So that is $6. Number 2. That's $10. And one more. Number 9. Number 9 would be $19. Perfect. So we're putting $19 into our Princess Challenge this week. Next is our Wednesdays, and that is brought to us by LV Budgets. And we are on the first Wednesday of February, so that'll be $4 there. Next is our Ditch That Debt by Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. We did finish one challenge last week for Ditch That Debt, so I think that will be fine for this time. And then our Year of Booze, we are going to go ahead and start February, and we are rolling a 4-sided die for February. So let's go ahead and see what that one is. And we got a number 3 for this week. Okay, so that'll be $3 for our Year of Booze. Perfect. And then we already saved our $12 and our $4, but I do have an extra $12 in here to finish off Miss E's 4-year-old row there. So we have that. And then our final one in this section is our February Savings Challenge from Party Planner Papery. And I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do $1 again this week. So let's go ahead and do $3 for this month, this week. So 1, 2, and 3. $3 just like that for Party Planner Papery. Okay. Oh, we forgot to do our 50 circle challenge. So let's go ahead and see how much we've spent so far. So 4. So we've only spent $64. So let's go ahead and do, let's do number 16. Okay, and let's do number 5. So that's 85. And then I do have some money set aside for our 100 envelope challenge. I'm going to be trying to bring in about $30 a week to that. We do have an extra $15. We have been spending about $100 on this, but I'm just going to go ahead and leave it at that this week. And I'm not going to put any extra from my $30 in there because we did finish a challenge for the 100 envelope challenge as well. Okay, that is everything for that. So now we had $300. We are spending $85 in our year-long challenges. So that leaves us $25 for our sinking funds. So that leaves us $215 for our sinking funds. So let's see how far we can go with that. So I did do like a end of the month allocation for all of my challenges that I finished. And then we did go ahead and pay the extra in our escrow. So our escrow is now at 0. And then we also paid our Costco membership, which we took out of our annual binder as well. So let's go ahead and let's do what we normally do. And we will do $5 into each of these. So 5, 10, 15, 20, and $25 off the top. I don't think I'm going to put anything in miscellaneous again. It is at $90. You know what? Let's go ahead. We have the extra 15. This will be the week because I would like that to be at $100. So that is that right there. So let's go on to our sinking funds. And let's see what we're doing. So I did the allocation for all the savings challenges that we finished last month. And then I also did an audit on our savings accounts and any of the extra money we have in there. We have like all of our extra money, like when you make money from your credit cards and stuff, it just goes into our savings account. And then I needed to do an audit on that account to see how much extra we had. So then I just kind of separated it between the sinking funds that needed them. So let's go ahead and do $4 into car maintenance. Let's do $5 into entertainment. Let's do $4 into gifts. Let's do $13 into medical. Let's do $5 into pins. Let's do $5 into technology. And let's go ahead and do $15 into tires. Okay. Now we are moving on to our home binder. Okay, in our home binder, let's do $10 towards appliances. I think backyard is okay, garden is okay. Let's do $11 into home maintenance. Pantry is okay. Home projects, let's do $10 into home projects. Let's do $5 into shutters. And let's do $10 into home technology. Okay, so let me go ahead and do our non-negotiables. I should have started there, but I completely forgot. So in our holiday binders, I have not been stuffing any of these, which I have been enjoying doing. I'm not enjoying doing. Of course, I want everybody to get money all the time, but I think that our Festive Friday binder has been able to do a good job of taking care of all of our holiday expenses. So I'm just going to leave it at that. So the only one in our holiday binder that we have been stuffing regularly is our back to school, just because Miss E starts kindergarten next year, and I just know it's going to be one of those expenses that we need to bulk up for the year. So H gifts, A gifts, P gifts, and E gifts each get $5 every week. And then our family sinking fund is getting $10. Perfect. And then let's go ahead. Decor, I still think is okay. And then donate. I think I'm going to skip donate this week, and I'm going to do $10 into gifts. Because I do need to bulk up that one. Okay, so what do I have left? 48. Okay, we'll come back to travel. So let's go over to the girls binder. I'm going to go ahead and do that right there. We're not going to put anything in their savings accounts right now. And let's see. This week I'm going to do $1 for each of their accounts. So that's $3, 4, 5, and 6. So we're going to do $6 there. And then their joint accounts, let's do $2 a piece. So 2, 4, and 6. So that's another. So that's $12 going into their binder, which I really did like that last month when I was just kind of throwing a little bit of extra money into all of those. And then let's do the same with my husband and I's binder. So let's go ahead and do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and $16 in our binder there. Okay, perfect. And then we will go back. I was trying to be that person who was like skilled and like didn't have to look, but it didn't work for me. Okay, so in our curl strip, I'm selfishly going to put half of our remaining budget in that. So we only have $10 left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7. So 1, let's do 2, 4, 6, $3, 3. Okay, that should be all of our money. Let's go ahead and see if that is everything. Okay, I am $10 over. I will have to take $10 out of somewhere. Okay, let's go ahead. I don't know where I messed up, but I don't want to take any money out of any of the things we gave. So we're going to leave it at that. And I will steal that $10 out of my husband's wallet. So he won't know. It's fine. Okay, well, I hope you guys are having a great start to your week. Hopefully it's warm where you are, because normally it's very warm here in Florida, but we are all little popsicles this week. So it's cold. I will talk to y'all soon. Bye, everyone.